Welcome back. One final time, everyone. Our third and final match of the night. We're heading over to the Horizon League. Robert Morris, Milwaukee, getting set to go head-to-head for the second time ever. Second time ever in CCS. We'll clarify that. I don't know if it's actually the second time ever, but we got some stakes on the line, everyone. Robert Morris are a perfect 6-0 right now. Went 4-0 through non-conference, didn't drop a game, went 2-0 so far through the first week of conference play, only dropping one game to Green Bay, the Phoenix. Robert Morris, 6 series, 1 game dropped. They are looking to stay perfect. Milwaukee, on the other hand, this is a team that has fought so tough every time. And I'm looking to see them have themselves a good season. They're 2-0 to start, and that undefeated record might just lay by the wayside. There will only be one undefeated team left in the Horizon League after this matchup. Like I said, in CCS, they've only played once. It was during conference play last season. RMU won it 3-1 over the Panthers. Milwaukee, they gotta want revenge. We'll see if they're gonna get able to get it, but only time will tell. Our final matchup of the night, we saw Villanova 3-1 Xavier. Saw Michigan State sweep Ohio State. But that being said, why wait? Let's hop down to the field. Robert Morris versus Milwaukee. And our final matchup of the night on a beautiful Monday night call. The Colonials, the Panthers, one team left undefeated in the Horizon League. We'll see who it's going to be. Robert Morris, despite being their perfect 6-0, only dropping a game in those 6 series, they aren't ranked. They received votes. They were just outside the top 25 to start, and Mimic with a great save there after a triple commit from the Panthers. But Robert Morris' last top 25 were just out of the field. And it's interesting because Robert Morris, again, they're 6-0. It's very impressive to look at, but the opponents they have played haven't been what you would call the highest quality of opponents. We know Robert Morris is a good squad because they have dismantled every team they've faced easily, and they're looking to do it again as Demented Sheep going to get on the board. Mimic just a little bit awkward on the rotation. They're kind of slipped off that post, couldn't find a challenge, and then the Colonials just took charge from there. Yeah, and Milwaukee, on the other hand, I mean, they're looking to make it further. Ultimately, I have a lot of faith in this Milwaukee team. We'll see what they bring to the table. They also are a perfect 6-0. Okay. I mean, both these teams have just been perfect so far, and it's been incredible. And now facing head-to-head. But similarly, we haven't seen Milwaukee have the craziest opponents either. Their non-conference schedule comprised of Hofstra, UCF, which we did see on this mainstream, CSU Fullerton, and the Ohio Bobcats. I will say I think it's a little bit tougher than Robert Morris had their schedule because specifically of Central Florida, who Milwaukee beat all the way in game number 5. But yeah, this is sure to be an incredible matchup. I'm at least hoping so. We've seen a 3-1, a 3-0. Let's see ourselves a 3-2 here on Monday night, as that's a good shot from Mamba off the post. Senti able to backflip it out, and Mamba tried to put it bottom right, going under the 2 squishy saving defenders. It was a great idea, but just scratching enough of that post that it wouldn't go through. But yeah, can't be stated enough. Both teams 6-0 overall. One team will suffer their first loss of CCS Season 5. And I will say, these teams were actually supposed to play last week. This is technically a week 4 matchup, but because of scheduling issues on both sides, it got pushed to this week. And obviously they're playing as early as possible, that being here on this Monday night. But yeah, it got pushed through the weekend so that they could actually compete. And what a joy it is to watch them. But it's going to be RMU going 2-0 up here in game number 1. Demented Sheep staying on a nice late touch. Both players no boost. Doesn't matter. They work their way through the Panthers. I think in terms of favorites to win this, I think the experts would tell you Robert Morris, but Milwaukee got to be right up there. Robert Morris, likely just because of their previous successes they've had. Obviously, both these teams made it to the conference tournament last season, and I will say, I think they both could have made it to the championship if there wasn't a team called Cleveland State. Robert Morris made it to the conference tournament championship, and I think the biggest reason they didn't have Cleveland State on their side of the bracket, Milwaukee did, and that's why they got eliminated in the conference tournament semifinals. RMU took a game off of the Vikings of Cleveland State, and unfortunately couldn't do much more than that to stop Cleveland State. But now the Vikings gone out of CCS. It was a last-minute thing. We just had a couple roster moves. A couple things fell through and couldn't quite scrape up a team. And now the Horizon League wide open for everyone who takes it. Robert Morris is going to be looking to lead the charge in terms of taking that spot. But you never know. Milwaukee could be that team, and they're looking to prove it here tonight. Both these teams, of course, also tournament teams last season. Both were able to make it to the CCS National Championship Tournament, but both were round-1'd. Milwaukee, they snuck in as one of the last 4 to make it on the slate. They got the 16 seed out of the Midwest, and their first matchup of the tournament was the eventual champion, Akron Gold Ascenti. What a shot here. A nice touch down the field. Demented Sheep can't find a touch, but that much power generated from such a slow start puts Robert Morris up 3-0 with 11 seconds left. But yeah, Milwaukee round-1'd in a sweep by Akron Gold. A tough pull there as a 16 seed going against the literal eventual champions in Akron Gold, the hardest 1 seed you'd ever have to face. Robert Morris, they faced off against East Tennessee, and a lot of people thought that Robert Morris would get the upset victory over East Tennessee, knock them out round 1, and maybe take themselves on a run. But East Tennessee got the job done, 1-4-1 over the Colonials. And both these teams eliminated round 1. And now both looking to get back to the tournament, looking to go further than they did last season. And we'll see if they can indeed at least try to secure the Horizon League 2 bids going forward. That being said, Robert Morris looking very threatening after game number 1. A 3-0 shutout to open up the series is always a scary start, but it is game 1. It's just the first. There's plenty still left to go for Milwaukee as GJM shuts it down there. I did want to talk about his car of choice, the Batmobile. One of the OG favorite cars, and now a beautiful pass from Demented Sheep. Senti was there for the shot as well. He was shut down by the Panthers defense. But Robert Morris, a great development on that play. Senti backflip into the backboard. GJM clear now. The pinch sent forward. But Robert Morris in the driver's seat early. Milwaukee still trying to put away their first goal of the night. That has to be the main challenge right now. Mimic on it again through the corner for the Panthers. Gets a nice center, but no one close as second for Milwaukee. Mamba 50 out will fall to Senti. Mamba right on it again through the corner. Could be a big shot. Mimic fires. The bump was there, but now a demo from Demented Sheep. Mimic up to it. Starting to see Milwaukee play with a little bit higher pace, and I think they're going to need to. They want to try and take down the Colonials. Bloodat. Good 50 there. Senti plays it high. Falls to Mamba again. GJM gets one touch out. Bloodat puts it middle. Gets bumped by Mamba. Now Milwaukee all tripping over themselves. Going for a touch and will be cleared away by RMU. Right back into that blue corner. It falls Mamba. To Demented Sheep. The clear is up. Mimic own back wall. Ends up putting it right back there again. Late touch will take out the shooter. Still staying on it with 5 boost. High flick past one. Mamba double. Is it on target? No. Follow-up stolen away by GJM in time. Now cuts off this clear. It falls. Mamba's there. Steals it right back away. Power shot from Demented Sheep. Another save made. Senti off corner. Demented Sheep leaves it for GJM and Robert Morris. Just firing on target time and time again. Milwaukee holding the line. But ultimately pressure all in favor of the Colonials here. Clear back up. GJM, far side, passing play from Robert Morris. Bar down and out. Sheep just couldn't quite get it down enough. Turnaround made. Senti leaves it for GJM. Mimic rips it right back down the other way for Milwaukee. Senti on it still. Steals the corner. Now Mimic pinches it right back across. It feels like we're just kind of going every which way as of this moment. Mamba blocked by GJM. 90 seconds on the clock left in regulation. Still no one able to break through here in game number 2. But I shouldn't have said anything because Robert Morris were developing a play. Mamba weak clear. Senti delivers it to Demented Sheep and he slots it far side. Mimic. Just nothing you can do from that point blank range in a power shot at 75 miles an hour down the right side. Mamba sends it back forward. Clears made by Senti, trying to get back on the offensive side for the Colonials. Demented Sheep waiting far side. Mamba plays it up. GJM, first instinct was to turn back. Didn't want to rush into anything. As Robert Morris, you have a lead. Have a minute to go. This game been much closer than the first. Want to do everything you can to hold on to the one goal you've been able to grab. Bloodat clears it far side. GJM fakes past one. Mamba next in line. One touch playing the 50 off the corner. Senti there. Blocked by Mamba. A little bit of congestion here for Robert Morris. Could be the moment to strike for the Panthers. But Demented Sheep right back on it. Now a big demo. Bloodat pass one. Good touch middle. Senti with another big clear right out. Milwaukee just can't seem to get through. The pass all the way back to GJM. Saved by Mamba. Skies at far side. Mimic blocked by Senti immediately. And Robert Morris are just not letting go here in game number 2. Milwaukee. It looks like they're going to have to set the reverse sweep unless we see a late game miracle. No. It's sent into the dirt by RMU. So game 2 done and under the belt for the Colonials. Back-to-back shutouts here to open up this series. And Milwaukee readying right back up to move forward. It looks like we'll see what they choose to do. I mean, 2 shots compared to the 9 from Robert Morris. The Colonials clearly in the driver's seat, in complete control of the pace of this game. And Milwaukee, their offense gone cold. So game number 3 in what is potential to be the final game of the series. Robert Morris looking to shut it down here and add another big win onto their tally. But Milwaukee still standing in their way. We'll see if the Panthers are finally able to strike for the first time. To win a game, you need to score, and I'm sure the Panthers don't need me saying that. They've got to know it, because it's easier said than done. It really is. Dangerous save out of Mimic, and Demented Sheep is there. 25 seconds in, just a big 50. Mimic in a really tough spot. Mamba was there to try and help, but the touch right back down middle, and it's again Robert Morris in the lead early. Milwaukee, the defense has looked better at times, but ultimately the offense, nothing to speak of. As not the best look for the defense, as I praise it, as GJM gonna put away goal number 2. Senti misses. Mamba awkward. Well, that awkward, and Mimic awkward as well. There's just nothing really clean to go at that ball, and GJM knew it. Just kind of tapped it on target. So already about half a minute gone. 2-goal lead in the hands for the Colonials. Some slow 50s, air dribble. GJM bumped, was looking to just smash that down off the crossbar. Couldn't quite. Demented Sheep, big 50 pass one, scoops it over another. Mimic last left, good fake challenge. Mamba cuts off the passing play, but this one falls right back to Senti. And Robert Morris up by 3. Less than a minute gone by in game number 3, and RMU are just looking more and more dominant. Milwaukee, their defense starting to get broken down more and more consistently. Mamba fires, it's saved by Senti. And Robert Morris, it looks like they are looking to stay perfect, and now they're just 3.5 minutes away from it. Big 50 sails away, Bladat skies it. Big demo from Sheep. Mimic playing it high, has low boost efforts right back in the midfield. Save will be made. Excuse me. Bladat still trying to get things going for Milwaukee. Just something offensively for the Panthers. Senti to Sheep into the bump, and Robert Morris are just unstoppable. And it looks like they are feeling themselves confident, as they should. They sent 2 on the kickoff. Why not? A little bit of extra power. And make it a 50v100. Clear. Made by Mamba. It'll fall to Mimic. And Milwaukee, if anything, just looking to put 1 goal away. For pride at this point. I mean, we've talked about perfection between both these teams, and both 6-0 and a perfect 4-0 through non-conference, and they will. Mimic on the board for Milwaukee. The double there, and Milwaukee will shut down the perfect sweep as they finally get on the board for the first time this series. Unfortunately, it might be a too little too late, as 2 minutes and change left to go. They got there first, but they now need 3 more within the next 2 minutes, and Mimic looked to deliver one, but Demented Sheep on it for the save. GJM back downfield, it'll fall to Mamba, chips it high, Senti rips another on target. Save is made by the Panthers. Are seeing a bit of a revitalized spirit now out of Milwaukee again. We'll see if it's just too late here as time still ticking down. The lead shortened down to 3, but still lots of work needs to be done for the Panthers in not a lot of time. Senti plays it forward a pinch. Mamba's awkward. And GJM sends in goal number 5. And I think that very well might be the nail in the coffin here. Senti, just a quick pinch. Mamba couldn't clear it out safely. And GJM more than happy to take the freebie. 5-1. Goes Robert Morris. And just no one going for it on the kickoff for the Colonials. They do seem to have the win in the bag, and they know it as well. Mimic looking for a turn, will get it over Sheep for the final minute left of play. Senti upfield, Demented Sheep has to be lurking. That he is, but there's just no one back! 6-1 goes the scoreline, and this is getting out of hand. Mamba was back as third. Bloodat had full faith that he was going to make a touch forward. Also saw Mimic jump off the sidewall, and it just floats straight into the back of the Milwaukee net. And we could see a potential Brazil here in game number 3. Clear is made by Mamba, far side. 45 seconds left to go. And Robert Morris have worked themselves up a treat. And this one, as we have just seen, some great offense, some great defense, obviously holding Milwaukee scoreless through the first 2 games, and now putting away 6 goals here in game number 3. Seeing it really all out on display. And it looks like they are going to maintain that perfect record. Robert Morris will be 7-0 overall. Game score, they are 21-1. That is ridiculous. They have played 7 series, won every single one. And out of those 7 series, they have only dropped 1 game. They're going to take down Milwaukee confidently to add on another big victory to their tally. Robert Morris, congratulations on going 7-0. Milwaukee unfortunately suffer their first lead. But GG's all around Robert Morris. Again, 7-0 overall. That being said, I mean, that's all I have for everyone here tonight. I mean, it was a lot of fun to host this one, and I mean to see ourselves some great matches. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. It was a fun 3-game slate, hour and 45. Nice little Monday night cast. You love to see it, but without further ado, we are going to send into a raid. We're going to go raid Wolfie Too Hot, who has been an incredible member of the community. Always so much fun, and I haven't talked to him in a while, so I'm excited to go raid him. Everyone, go stop by, say hi to Wolfie, show him some love. Does a lot of work, helps out cast CCS sometimes. He's just a great guy. Playing some ranked right now. So go send him some love. I hope everyone has an incredible rest of their night. And we'll see you later.